Hey YouTube world, this is Mike with that Blue S550 channel. Just getting back on here and wanted to discuss a few things. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing, or should I say rewiring, a steering wheel that we got from C2 Customs. It's a very nice blue carbon fiber with built-in gauges, which is spectacular. I will show you guys what it looks like, but what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to take off the airbag first, and then we'll go through the steps of how to wire up the steering wheel properly so you don't have any issues. I wired it up the first time. Obviously I wired it into the wrong wire, so it doesn't work like it's supposed to, so we will get into that. But before we get into the car, I would like to talk about energy drink that I use. I do like to drink coffee to wake me up, but sometimes coffee just doesn't do the job for me. So Dubby is what I use, especially on hot days because it's nice, and put it in some ice with a shaker and get your day started. But what I like about Dubby is, you know, you only need a couple little scoops, and you know, of course you add your water in there. So I'm gonna add a bottle of water because I need quite a bit to wake me up. And you can actually add a little bit extra powder if you need to make it stronger, but I like to go with 2 scoops. So we're gonna do 2 scoops of the Dubby. And this one is the Shadow. Let me take these sunglasses off in here. Shadow Monarch Surge. Very good flavor. It's like a, I want to say it's a, what's it? It's a grape flavor, what it is. It's actually blue ras purple grape is what this one is. I like this one. This is the first one that I tried out and I loved it. So you just put your scoops in there, shake it up. Water goes everywhere, so you make sure that that is closed. Tell you, boy, if I didn't have my head attached, I'd lose everything, I tell you, or my brains would be flopping out on the ground. So anyway, shake it up, just like so, and taste it, see if you got enough in there. I might add one more scoop just because I like mine strong. It tastes fantastic, I'm telling you. You can get this if you go to dubby.gg. I will put a link in this. I have a link actually on my page that will take you straight to Dubby. And if you use my code, that Blue S550, you will get 10% off of your purchase. So go to their website, give them a look, and pick you out something good. And let me know, and whenever you do get it, let me know in the comments if you liked it. Here we go. Now we're gonna drink this, and we're gonna get started on the car. Okay, onto the car. Now, get your 10mm socket. First thing we gotta do, we gotta get in, disconnect the battery so the airbag don't blow up in our face. That's what we're gonna be working on. It is phenomenal. You've got to go to C2 Customs to customize your own for your car. He does them for all makes and models. So let's get in here. Let's pop the hood and disconnect this battery because we don't need no explosions in our face, right? That'd be terrible. So here we go. Pop the hood, and we're gonna disconnect this battery. Okay, now let's take off this battery cover real fast. Damn, dogs are so loud. All right, now let's take this battery off. Disconnect the battery before we even get started, because You know we don't want to take this cover off. Set this right here for a minute. Just undo. What I like to do, as soon as I get the negative, make sure you take off any metal rings you got, because you ground out, that's gonna hurt. Anyways, what I like to do is I like to disconnect the negative terminal before I do anything. I take a rag and I wrap it around the cable just in case it wants to bounce back and land back on that terminal. And you don't want that, because if you're messing with that airbag in there, it's gonna go boom. So you don't want that. So now we're gonna go inside the car and I'll show you a little bit about that. Like I said, man, you gotta stay charged up, so don't forget your W. Go to w.gg. Once you get everything in your cart, put on that blue S550. That'll get you 10% off on their entire website. It's that blue S550 with a capital T. Now let's get into the steering wheel airbag removal. Okay, what you're gonna see is you've got a hole on both sides of the steering wheel here. And what I like to use is an Allen key. You just push it in there until you feel the resistance. And once you feel the resistance, then you get prepared to get one hand on the airbag. And as soon as you feel that resistance, you push in and you pop it out like that. And as you can see, I've already popped out one side of it. So on the other side of the steering wheel, there's another hole right here. So we got to push that pin in, and at the same time we got to pull the airbag to where it releases it. There's two little pins in there, and what I'll do is I'll show you with another steering wheel that I got here. So basically what we're doing is right here, see, these are the pins that you're pushing in. So this would be, let me get this wire out the way. So these are the pins that you're trying to push. So what you're doing is, I know I'm all over the place. I've got myself to record, so sorry about that. So what you're doing is you're pushing this pin in just like that. So once that pin gets pushed in, you're able to release the steering wheel. So that's what it looks like. All right, so you see those two pins? That's how we're doing it. All right, so here we go. We're gonna give it a try on this side. You push it in till you feel that resistance, pop that off, see? And then you pull it out very gently. All right, so now we're gonna disconnect it. And let me move this camera to where you can see a little bit better. All right, here we go. So now that we got the airbag released from the steering wheel, you've got these two yellow tabs here that connect to the airbag. You got the orange pins on top. So what you got to do is take a small screwdriver and lift up on those orange tabs so it unlocks. See, one's unlocked there, and we'll unlock the second one. See, now that both orange tabs are up completely, you can disconnect the points of contact. So I'll get in here and kind of lift up and pull it off. I like to use a screwdriver to kind of bring it up because it can be a little tricky to get off. And you can't really mess it up because one is yellow and one is black, so there's no way you can put them in the wrong place. So once you take them off, you're fine. Disconnect the horn. Alright, so now that the airbag is off, I'm gonna go set it over there on the workbench so it's out of our way. And then we'll get to wiring up the steering wheel gauges. See, so on here, we got these gauges right here. So they light up the steering wheel. It shows you RPMs, your miles per hour, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video, and I'll do like a short or a small video of wiring it back in. So I just wanted to show you guys how to disconnect the airbag. I hope that helped you a little bit. Now make sure you disconnect the battery first, and I actually recommend you waiting at least 30 minutes to an hour before you attempt to disconnect the airbag, just to be on the safe side that it's de-energized and it doesn't blow up in your face, because you don't want that. Trust me, it'd be a bad mistake. But anyways, what do you guys think, man? I've got two different airbag covers right here. This is the original, and this is my custom made one right here that I had done by C2 Customs. Go to C2 Customs. He's on Instagram. You can't miss him. Check out what he's got, and get you something custom made for your car. You know, if you got pride in your car like I do, you like to fix it up. So I'm doing everything I can. You know, he made me this outstanding carbon fiber dash, and it looks fantastic. I love it. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.